Welcome back to Factorio, Seablock and TSM, episode 149 maybe. I think we are looking at carbon, if I have a look. Yes, we're supposed to be doing carbon so that we can use it in our aluminium process. The last 3 episodes we've been talking about carbon and not getting very far. Maybe we'll get a little bit further this time. Okay, so the carbon process that we want to use is this one. We need a supply of sodium hydroxide, we need nitrogen, and we need charcoal. I believe our intention with the sodium hydroxide is to use some saline water to generate these products, mainly this product. So that seems very wasteful, but the others, well, it requires sodium, which would require salt. I wonder if I actually have a supply of salt. I should probably quickly look and see. Salt. Oh, that's right. I need to fix these as well. Salt. Let's see if I can find that sodium hydroxide. Right, we don't have any that are sodium hydroxide. What about salt? Is salt in here? Salt. Salt, it's in the water treatment, okay. Ah, we do have salt. In that case, empty salt. It's called empty salt. Solid salt. Okay. So what I should look for is salt supply, I guess. The order of these is not great. Right, let's just have a look down here. See, oh, going to be too many names by the time. Oh, I've turned names off. There'll be too many names by the time I get in close. Salt, 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 salt. Where is the salt? Here we go. No, not you. Empty salt. So there is no demand for empty salt. Interesting. Interesting. What's this? We have a demand for full salt, but no demand for empty salt. You need salt over here. And that's for our nuclear. We're slowly running out of, and by slowly I mean quite quickly, nuclear because of a lack of salt. We're not using silver, so we're not creating salt, because that seems to be the only place we're creating salt at the moment. So I can't just create a new demand for salt. That's where I get back to. Sodium hydroxide. Which leaves us with bring in saline water so that you can create sodium hydroxide that way. Do I have sodium hydroxide in here? No, I've already done that, haven't I? Sodium hydroxide. That's going to be a lot of saline water we're going to need to get a decent amount of this stuff. Alright, never mind. Let's just do what we can. So I think what we got to was I basically need this set up here. But obviously different liquids and gases. I think we want that to go like so. Which means that so well, this is saline water. Can I build some tanks? No, of course not. I don't have the stone brick. Let's get the stone brick. We want to make sure we make progress. We actually get this thing done. So let's go and get some stone brick. Presumably, maybe in the future, we'll have another process that produces more salt. It is a concern that our nuclear is reliant on it and we're not producing enough. We're probably going to have to do something about that. Here we go. Maybe I can get a bit more of this brick at the same time. Lay down a bit more. That should do. Now, I need 2 of these. I need 2 of these. We're missing iron. 2. 1, 2, and then we have a whole bunch of stone brick. Let's give us a bit of a runway along here. Oh, all gone. That still should help. Okay, so the reason we're pursuing... oh, I don't think I picked up any red circuits, so that's not going to work. Okay, so we want you to bring in some saline water. Oh, we don't have... Are you kidding me? Apparently not. Okay, so let's just turn around, run straight back the way we came. We need some green circuits. We probably need some red circuits as well. We need, was it more iron for this stuff as well? Lamp. No, it's actually copper. And there goes our requester station. Alright, well let's at least use our new stone path. So, we probably are going to need more iron in a moment, so let's just get some. We're going to need some copper. Let's get some green circuits. I think I had enough boards. Maybe I could grab a handful just as I go past here. But it's really green circuits that I'm after. Whoops, I didn't really want to pick up those things. Notice we've almost done the rocket silo. In fact, do we have any? Yes, we do. Good. We've got the space science pack. So we've only got 4 labs, but because we're now supplying everything a lot better than we had been, we are progressing on these sciences where before it was seeming somewhat more difficult to make progress. To make good progress. I really don't want solder coils. And silicon, whatever they're called. And what else can I get rid of? Processed tin. No, I can't get rid of processed tin here. Never mind. Alright. This bot will catch up eventually. Might just grab a sip of my water while we do this. This does not look like we had wired that up correctly. You might as well go. And yes, we're struggling on tin down there. So, carbon. That's a terrible name. Carbon liquids in. Let's make another one of these and another one of those. Okay, so now instead of being sulfuric acid, you are going to be saline water. Saline water, so that will give a P. And then we will pick up the saline water. Saline water. I wouldn't mind if this actually was powered at this point. Oh, we need pumps. And we'll have to change the recipes here. You need to be saline water. You need to be saline water. Saline water is underway. Right, okay. Not sure where that's going. So this one has saline water. The saline water process is done in an electrolyzer. Electrolyzer 3s will do. So I guess I could have a row of electrolyzers along here. With the recipe being set to that one, I guess, since we don't have any salt. Do I have pipes? Yep. Right. And as for these gases, I really don't know what I want to do with them. I think we're just going to flare them off for the moment. I think I'm in the right place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you need sodium hydroxide, charcoal, and nitrogen. Guess what that amounts to? No, that's not going to work, is it? Oh, look, saline water's back already. We probably need this kind of arrangement. Leading perhaps to hydrogen. Oh yeah, that's stone. Getting flared off. And likewise, for now, the chlorine can just get flared off. It seems likely to be something I'm going to regret in the not too distant future. Maybe I'll make some space along here. So that we can run a belt. To pick up the sodium hydroxide. belts. And that's actually quite a lot of sodium hydroxide. I may have overestimated the requirement here. Is there room over there? You'd probably be better if you were there, right? No, we need one over here just to give you power in the first place. But there's a decent amount of sodium hydroxide. Charcoal and nitrogen. Right, so the other thing that we want to have come in here is the nitrogen. Nitrogen. So there you go, that should give me nitrogen. We may have to upgrade this belt. Mind you, I don't know how much of this we can actually support. We probably don't want too much. So this is making 6 every... Well, what are we going to use? Liquefiers. Maybe. 6 every less than a second. So 9, say... 9 per second per machine. I don't know, how many liquefier 3s do I have on me? 10. That should do then. Maybe up here. And your recipe is make carbon, thanks. Oh, you have an output of water. Really? That seems pointless. Sodium hydroxide and... What sort of rate are you using these things at? For charcoal, it takes 2 seconds. 2 seconds craft time. Well, not in these machines. 40 char... Oh, okay. I need more space here. So we want a blue belt of charcoal coming in. And I guess the yellow belt of sodium hydroxide. Then... Oh, I'm out of inserters. That's no good. Okay, so you can go long. Copy. There we go. And then output, okay. Blue is the water's gonna have to be placed somewhere else as well. I might just pick up a 2, 3 clarifiers. I don't know how many I'm going to need. Again, same sort of deal. These are all around the wrong way, at least. Oh, I'm out of pipe because they stole all my pipe. Fine. Clarifiers. And power for them. So, yes, this is clearly not right. Can I? No, I can't access their GUI without them actually being placed, so that's slightly unfortunate. But that's the general idea. So that should be enough to make all the carbon. In fact, we don't have the support for the charcoal now to support this, so I'm going to have to boost charcoal. But in fact, maybe I don't even need the normal stop that we have down here. I might just make a side stop, bring this over to here. Do I have anything resembling what we want? No. Kind of. That's actually the unload though, isn't it? No. Let's have a look in the collection here. What? Oh. It has to be the book, doesn't it? Not that book. That is going the right way. We'll come back to that perhaps. That one is also actually going the right way. So we could potentially use that. No, that's an unload. I guess we'll just put this in and build something fresh. It's not really such a big deal. Warehouses. We need a... We need a station. That's going to have to be a requester station. And I guess a single warehouse will suffice for this. And some inserters that we simply don't have at the moment. Maybe these guys. Oops. That should suffice. So we just want to drive that over to here. I can put a very easy... I could put a very easy sort of stop mechanism here, just so it won't keep topping up and burning up more and more charcoal. Now, this will do for now. I think in the future we'll probably want something else, but for now this should do. So we get charcoal out there. Charcoal less than, I guess, 16k. We will order charcoal. This here is supposed to be nitrogen, right? Okay. Oh, we're out of pipes. We're out of inserters. We're out of pipes. Let's go pick those things up. Or get this thing to get them for us. What are you called? Nicholas Winters. Right. That's still not going to get me enough, though. I have 2 pipes in there. And none in there. Let's fix that situation. Oh, here we go. I'm going to hitch a ride, though. So I don't know how much the charcoal, well, the carbon, I don't know how much carbon I'm going to need at the moment. But I clearly know, well, let's sit here for a moment and try and get a top up of a bunch of things. Okay, that's everything that we need. I should probably craft a carbon train while I'm here. I'd like to see a few more of these inserters turning up. Do we have a very limited number of inserters on order? Yeah, we do actually. Let's do that. Screw it. Just give me lots of inserters. Wow. I don't know if it's just because I've ordered a whole bunch of stuff, but iron plate has certainly come under the hammer, or it could be that we've run out of ore because I need to do something about the whole manganese situation. Right, you need electronic circuits and steel, so it actually probably doesn't matter if I pick up a bit of you as well. 1 and then 1, 2. Which means I want a couple of supply stops. I also want to come over here and address the carbon. No, we're a bit early. Come up here to address the carbon. So this belt is red, and then here it becomes yellow. I guess that's okay. The amount of carbon that we should need to produce here, I mean, it's mainly for down below, so I guess that's fine. Let's sort out the carbon train since I've made it. One. Two. How are we doing? You are full. You will be in a moment. There we go. Okay, it's going to have to come over here, which again, as I've said before, I don't really like this fact when most of its work is on like the other side of the base, but at some point in time I will address that. I should really be making a note of which stations need to be moved. I think you probably could do with an extra one of those, and then something like that. You are empty. I didn't check the icon, but let's start with item equals carbon. And that actually worked. Amazingly enough. Oh, it should be green as well. Color equals green. And close that tag off. Not green, color. There we go. Okay. Color equals green. Whoops, it doesn't start with a closing thing. Supply, close the color off. You, now these are the color ones, so they all end up being together. Empty, circuit condition, and then go to the carbon supply circuit condition. And that is that. Now, you go away. Now we should be able to finish off building this thing. And maybe have a quick look at the aluminium. Wow, rocket silo, 1000 science with only 4 silos is almost complete. And I still forgot my red circuits. Wow. Okay. If I can, I can't because I don't have any red circuits, so we won't do that. I guess we will see if we can do this then. Oh, nitrogen, of course. Right, let's see how we're going. Yeah. We needed every second one to be a near. Oh, and we're going to need to do something about this stuff. Oh, and you guys need some power. That's a good point. I had forgotten that it was 2 outputs, so these actually need to be stack filter inserters. And we'll use a red wire again as we normally do so that they can read. And it also means we probably need our mechanism to move you. So whitelist set filters, right? And on the other side, I don't know, these will do. No, they won't. They have to be filters. That's not going to work, is it? Because we can't load it directly in there unless I had a long inserter. But we could have a long inserter. And you guys are going to be blacklist set filters. Right. How are we doing? 6K. So it's 16K. When carbon is enable, disable, carbon is greater, no, is less than, shall I make it 32K? Maybe I will. And down here we have the carbon. We also have the sodium carbonate. Solid carbon. Ah, I've used the wrong symbol over here, haven't I? I have used the wrong symbol. It should be solid carbon. Item equals solid carbon. That's better. And you as well. Item equals solid carbon. There we go. So, carbon. Empty train. Find the green ones, that one. And carbon. Just take off the inactivity. Oh, what's happened to my solid carbon supply? How did it get? Oh, right. It's all because it's ordering. It's yeah. So the color, because I've got the name afterwards, is not actually coming first. Then I guess that makes sense. All right, never mind. That's our list. Now, if are you really up to 30? No, you're not. Oh, you've run out of carbon. Charcoal. No, you haven't run out of charcoal. You've run out of this stuff? What? You've run out of saline water. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to turn more saline water operations on for this to work. But in the meantime, carbon is greater than 16K. Then we'll set a P. And trains on the way less than P. Then we order the carbon, where is it again there? Carbon empty train. How are we doing for time? 50 minutes. It's probably not a bad place to stop, except that I would really like it if we stopped burning off all of our excess water and instead supplied it. I don't know what this station is doing. So here we have a saline water supply. What's going on here? We don't have saline water. It's mineralized water. Alright. Do I have saline water over here? Oh. That's saline water. So I could get saline water out of there. I've got saline water here, and a place where I could pick it up. So let's set that one up. Where's this one? Titanium. All right, let's go over to titanium. I'm going to need the ability to build tanks, so we're going to need some iron. So if this is tin probably, or zinc or something. I think I need to get to the bottom. This one looks like the tin. So we've got iron in here. 1, 2. And just down. Oh, and there's more saline water up here as well. But let's start with this operation. And this operation. So there's two pretty full tanks. We're coming in this direction. So I need a requester station. I need to put these tanks down. One, 2. Let's see if we can pipe. Something like that. Maybe even add a pipe. 3 even. And from down here. Okay, so maybe one more pump. I just want to make sure it goes in this direction. So where are those pumps? Of course you're not covered. And two more pumps. Where did they end up? You can go to there, to there. Let's have a look for saline water. Okay, it's just the empty saline water. If it will be greater than saline water is greater than 50,000. This will be a P, which should be set. It is, because we have 157,000 at the moment. And yeah, you're involved in the equation. So if trains on the way is less than P, then be saline water and empty fluid wagon. There you go, it's getting picked up. Oh, power required down there. 2K, 72K. It should be pulling it out of here. Doesn't seem to be doing it very fast. Maybe I need the pump closer down. All right, let's jump on board. This will get us back to where we were. There we go. I think it's ready to order the saline train again. I may need to get the more powerful, and in fact, the fact that this is now over here, it's not over here, it's at the other side. Well, that's fine. It's better that it's at the other side. And we're off. So this should get the carbon underway again, or rather the sodium hydroxide. That's not going to last very long though. No doubt we probably should be preserving the chlorine and the hydrogen, but that doesn't help us get our process underway. This is counterproductive. And that's interesting. It looks like we probably need 2 belts to unload all of this. Yeah, you've dropped to a level. I think we're going to need to be calling the saline water in a little bit more frequently. It's actually called the nitrogen in. Presumably it's coming up to deliver that one now. After this initial rush, it shouldn't take terribly long. There you go, saline water now. It's great, you don't have to have stackers with this system. I may need more saline water actually delivered, though. You can't be saline water, can you? We haven't just been delivered. Oh no, there we go. Yeah. 10k. Is any of that water getting up the top? It doesn't look like it. Might need some pump pressure. Although these ones don't actually have inserters. Where am I? That could have a lot to do with their inability to contribute. So we're really only getting about 4 of these. Something to bear in mind, I guess. Well, I guess that's it, guys. I mean, this will get to 16k fairly soon. We are going to need a train for the sodium carbonate as well. I don't believe I have one yet. This should tell me if I do. No. I'll just check this one as well. Sodium carbonate, no. We definitely don't have a sodium carbonate, so that's something I need to sort out. But otherwise, that's carbon done, finally. So thanks for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next. Bye-bye for now.